Okay. We'll stay. You just lost 2 empty drawer spaces.
Oh, good for you. Oh, I love you.
I love you. Okay, let's go here.
You all right, son? That was a close call.
Just count them, will you?
Count what?
Count the gray hairs that came out. I'm telling. No.
Yo, Dad.
Yeah.
Since you got the biggest nose out of us 4, do you think you could maybe sniff around and try to find Lizzie? Is it really that big? You think it's that big?
Let me see it.
Huh?
Let me see. Well, it's, you know, medium big. It's sexy and virile. Oh, yeah. It's very nice. I'll go help him unpack. Okay? All right.
All right.
Let's see. Great. Yeah, maybe this is the prodigal daughter returning to set all our minds at ease.
Yeah. Diana. Hi.
Here's your good morning news.
Thank you. Please come in.
I know I should have called, but I've just been very upset.
Oh, no, that's all right. What's the matter?
Frank, those hotline people will not let up. I spent the night at the office making notes on the Forrester case. They called every hour on the hour, asking about you, your private listing, your address. Went on till about midnight, and then it started again a half an hour ago. Frank, I just can't think of any other way to stall them.
Well, no, we can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I put you into this position. I really am.
But you shouldn't be working all night long. That is the boss's privilege.
I took a few cat naps on the couch. Anyway, I'll give you the number, and I suggest you call them ASAP. You know, tell them something, anything, just to get them off our backs.
I'll call him right away.
Good. Sorry that you're having this trouble.
Yeah, so am I. Thanks. I appreciate you running this interference for us. You're doing a beautiful job. And I owe you a hell of a lot.
Well, I don't know what's going on, but it didn't sound good, so you know. In spite of what happened between us, I want you to know that I still feel, I guess connection's the best word, between you and me, and maybe someday if we got started on a different foot.
Frank, I'm going to put some of my stuff in with yours, okay? Because Zoni's... Diana, hi.
Jillian, I didn't realize you were here, living here.
Well, that's all right. Not many people know that.
Oh, I guess I'd better be going.
Diana, the number?
Oh, sorry.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot. I'll see you at the office, huh?
Well, she obviously didn't know that, about us being us again, huh?
Yeah.
Don't you start on me too, okay? And stop looking at me sideways.
Linda, are you okay?
Of course I'm okay. Don't I look okay?
You look great. You always look good to me, but of course I hadn't checked you out in a while.
Well, you have too much on your mind.
I don't know about that. I'm not going around feeling sorry for myself just because I didn't live up to Jill's expectations. I mean, how was I to know she wanted a whole rind instead of a half one?
Now, don't try selling yourself on that. You're too smart to buy it. Jill went back to Frank because Frank is her husband. And when he was laying in the hospital bed close to death, she realized what she'd be losing. But, Dakota, she does love you. How could she not love you? And she can't have it both ways.
Since when did you get to be the expert on love? By the way, how are things going for you?
Just fine, thank you. Oh. And if you move your behind, I can get to my files.
Excuse me.
Dakota, I'm real busy. I have a lot of work to do.
Yeah? Tell me something. You like living with Pat?
Sure. It's just fine.
just fine, huh? You should tape that for me. You know, everything I've asked you lately, I get the same response. How's it going, Melinda? Fine. You like living with Pat? Fine.
Well, Dakota, I would not be living with him if it wasn't more than fine, I would I?
Do you love him? Come on. You can tell me.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think you just told me more than a couple thousand words right there.
Well, Dakota, he is just the nicest, funnest, kindest, sweetest, deepest, highest principle guy I've ever met. It's like all my dreams got together and came true in Patty.
Then why don't you marry him?
Why don't you just stop asking me silly questions?
Now, wait a minute. I don't think that's a silly question. Why don't you just answer me? Why not?
Not the marrying kind.
Right. And we both know that's not the reason. We both know why you're a little hesitant, don't we?
So why don't you just don't ask questions you know answers to, okay?
Linda, have you told Pat?
No, I haven't told Pat. And you're not going to tell him either.